Hi, my name's Ali Bolden and this is my music magazine industry research for A-Level Media Foundation portfolio. I looked at conglomerate publishers and the first one I looked at was Bauer Media. Conglomerate is a group of companies that are all owned and absorbed into one much larger, usually £1 billion company. Music magazines that are produced by the conglomerate publishers, or Bauer Media, are Kerrang, Mojo and Q. The music genre focus of magazines such as Kerrang, Mojo and Q are all different. Kerrang looks at rock metal, hard rock, heavy metal, thrash, glam metal, grunge, new metal, emo, metalcore. Mojo tends to look at your classic rock, and Q is your more up-to-date and current music. The target audience of these types of magazines are people who are interested in reading magazines, people interested in music itself, people interested in rock and new music. It's quite a mainstream audience. It's got a high account, lots of people read it. Because they are conglomerate, they are aimed at a wider audience. It's not as niche. It's aimed at both men and women, ages around 16 to 40. So if we look closer at one of their magazines, such as Kerrang, we can see it's a UK-based magazine. It's dedicated to rock music as a whole, the genre. It's also published by the Bauer Media Group. The first issue was published in June 1981, so it has been around for a very long time, which shows it can be quite popular and a lot of people must read it in order for it to stay so in fashion. Kerrang was originally a one-time publication, but because it was such a big hit, it became a monthly thing. It grew in popularity and is now the world's largest UK weekly music magazine. Kerrang has become so popular that it has stemmed into a wide variety of multimedia, such as radio, TV, a website. It's very interactive. Kerrang also hosts its own awards show. It sponsors people. People like to be sponsored within their magazines, radio stations, etc. And on the right here is just some information about Kerrang itself, so the editor, the frequency, stuff like that. Just a little bit more about Kerrang. It's the world's largest UK weekly music magazine, and it's constantly appealing to a different spectrum of readers by looking at both new and old music and different genres within rock itself. You get lots of different people reading Kerrang now because of this, so you get quite a variety of females, whereas it tended to be males, and you just get a lot of different people. Like I said before, you've now got Kerrang TV, Kerrang Radio, Kerrang Awards, Kerrang Tour. It's just stemmed into a massive business now. So there can be quite a bit of synergy within magazines. So in Kerrang, like before, you've got a magazine, TV, radio, website. They do their own award show. They've got a YouTube channel, a Facebook page, a Twitter page, and an Instagram account. And the same goes for Mojo and Q magazine. They've got like websites, social media accounts, and it's just another way of reaching out to people. Independent publishers, such as Future Publishing. Independent publishers are published and created all by one company on its own. There is no one outside of that. So music magazines that are produced by independent publishers are magazines such as Rhythm, Future Music and Total Guitar, which are really more niche magazines with a more specific audience in mind. The music genre focus of these certain magazines, so Rhythm is all about your drumming and percussion. Future Music is obviously about new, futuristic music, what's up and coming, and Total Guitar is basically just a guitar magazine. The target audience for independent publishers are people, again, who are interested in magazines, but interested in less popular genres or something that maybe isn't already out there. It's for people interested in things smaller than bands themselves, such as like guitar, drum. It's more about the instruments than the people. It's quite a niche audience. The count is a lot lower than your conglomerate, but because they're independent, they're aimed at a more specific audience, so they're going to pick up the people that they want. They're aimed at, again, both men and women, probably about ages 16 to 40, but it really does depend on the genre of the magazine and its purpose. So synergy within the magazines here, so Rhythm, Future Music and Total Guitar have a lot less synergy than the Conglomerate magazines. They've only really got magazines and social accounts, whereas the Conglomerate ones, they had YouTube channels, they had a website, they had TV, they had radio, which shows that it's a much nicher audience.